It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. And just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys got a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Lawrence now off the play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the gun, Goff. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety, well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, but just barely.
Walker hauls it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Dumps it off to his running back. On the move, past the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Now give left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Has this at the 6. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Denzel Ward makes the play. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Off play action, Goff. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This one to Williams out left side. Jukes one to fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Jags pick it up. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that. Next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
They'll run here on first down. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. And this is another incompletion.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Juke the defender. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. We're 1 quarter close. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Reed's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This is reeled in by Reed. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Throw on 3rd down. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. 1st down.
If they need a new emergency quarterback, Kate, I think they found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, and that was the perfect moment to dial it up.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down throw, Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
to throw. Here's Lawrence. Escapes his grip. On him quick, and they bring it down. Working quickly here. Lawrence on 3rd and goal. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Gong. Caught by his fullback behind the line. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions who have it, 2nd and 9. They go play action with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Third and long for him here. Flushed out now to his left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? You put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. guaranteed.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
On first down, it's Goff. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Finds the in route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Yet again, Jelani Tavai picks it off, and the Lions might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing four? He probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth.
Intercepted in the end zone. Jeremy Chin has got it. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Coming right is Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Another one for Gibbs. Jukes out a one-stop, and he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He put everything he had into this one. This is caught inside the 15. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they had that one contained right at the line. Lonnie Tavai ranging in for the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. Ain't touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okey. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Gibbs. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. They'll try Gibbs again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense up to the line fast. Lawrence now off the play action. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
They kick the running back in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. The handoff on third and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Running back sent in motion. Lawrence trying again on second. Catch is made in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
He's throwing for it. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Big lift from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Off play action, Goff. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Goff now on 3rd down. This is reeled in by Reed. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Goff on 1st and 10. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First down throw, Lawrence. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Try and get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Into the hands of Walker. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be 4th and short. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. They just get the play on. Gets this one to Andrews. And they bring him down around the 34. Just one quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Put the body on the line for his team. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. 1st down throw from Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, Man, he is killing his team.
Now a give running right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has it at the 7. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They've got a man in motion. They go play action with Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Goff. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Goff setting to throw. He fires one deep down the right. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up. He's throwing for it. He's on the move. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Lawrence now off the play action. He lets a heater go deep middle. What a dive! I think he caught it! Give him 32 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down, Jaguars.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Lawrence trying again on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes him back. Third down coming up. Lawrence working from the gun. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
27.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, it's Goff. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field.
He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to gonna drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Throw complete to Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here he is on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions get it back to a 19-point deficit. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to hit his fullback there. So it'll be second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final